Hey, it's your boy, welcome back once again to a Year of the Yoshi onto Frozen Grotto 1 in World 5, I would have to assume. And let's just get on to it, get on going, get on stomping on little buzzy beetle men. And getting hurt out of no reason. In these grottos there's a lot of ice. You can melt certain icy blocks with your fire flower. Also, there are two paths to choose from. Which, I mean, kind of already saw a snippet of. Okay, can I please not die? I said not die, even though I died. Well, it does say fire flower, which I am in lack of, and do not see myself getting anytime soon, so that will be a pain for me. And I knew that was coming, and I did not jump like I was supposed to. As in, I tried to jump with Mario, and it did not jump. Okay, well, let's check out these pipe to see, and there were nothing. Okay, is there anything? I can say the turtles were in a very precarious pattern. Okay, this is going to be kind of a pain. Yep, I'm going to die. Or not. Okay, what did it say? Upper path, normal, lower path, secret. The lower path is death route. Okay, so I guess take the upper path and then take the lower path. And again, multiple power-ups. So, in this case, it kind of makes sense to have power-ups right there, two of them together, if you are requiring the use of power-ups. Also, is that the upper path that it's being talked about? Because it's not super easy to get into. Also, this effect of the icy ground is not the most pleasant, but it is here. But yeah, so that makes sense having two power-ups right there. And I was kind of getting flack for talking about the massive amounts of power-ups that are given. Honestly, there are way too much, and I may not play very good, which is almost always, but I play well enough to not need power-ups all the time. So that is something, it's like you really have to get people to play your hack and understand where power-ups really need to go, where people actually have issues. And if they aren't having issues in normal parts of the level, what's the point in having power-ups? But at the same time, situations like this that require you to have a fire flower, that if you lose one, you're pretty much screwed over completely, is kind of, it's just bad. I mean, you really shouldn't ever have that, where the player is screwed over for not having a power-up. That's something that shouldn't be done, because right there, I mean, yeah, you have the ability to get them back right here, but you don't ever really want the player to feel that they have to have a power-up with them at any point. Hello, you? You are annoying, and I don't want you around here. Okay. Do that. And this is a very odd section. Okay. Fry that guy. If I can, because I don't want this guy to be bouncing around. Okay, do that. That works for me. And now come down here. But this is what I'm talking about is, yeah, I died once, but I don't need all of these power-ups that are kind of just being not forced upon me, but given. Because look, there's even more. There really is no big excuse for this. It is just because it's not even that hard of an area. It's really not. I mean, I'm having no real trouble going through here, and I admit a lot that I do not play very well. I'm probably one of the least good players out there. But, alas, alright, that was just kind of a mean... I should have just slid up to meet them, but, yeah, that was kind of just a mean thing. Okay. And then this, I can slide here. That's kind of weird, to be honest. Okay. Do that. And do that. Then I can get through here. Slide this way, slide there, and go up to the exit. But yeah, I mean, except for the one slide of Koopas that was kind of uncalled for, I mean, really just out of nowhere, I didn't really need all those extra power-ups. But again, you really shouldn't force the player into having to have a power-up. Anyway, let's continue on to the secret exit, because that took a whole lot longer than I thought it would. So, secret exiting it up now. And let's see how well I do this part. Probably, I'm guessing not super well, but probably better than I would normally think. Because I'm being a little bit more, whatever you want to call it. I'm taking more risks than I probably should be. There we go, get rid of them. So now I can take the lower path, which is apparently death. But yeah, I mean, you really shouldn't force the player to have a power-up. That's not really a good mechanic. It's kind of a lazy mechanic. Okay, apparently I've lost my fire flower somewhere. So now I'm not required to have a fire flower. I'm required to not have a fire flower. Wow. Okay. This is a level. Yeah, this is a thing. It is not really what I was expecting. Okay. So that works there. I can get up here. And then I can get here. No, I want that to go straight. I accidentally hit down. Ooh. What is going on here? Yeah. How? What? Am I supposed to just run? Because I can do that. No? How am I supposed to dodge this? No, really, like, how am I supposed to dodge this? Am I not seeing something I probably should be? Like, I have a feeling they are supposed to be falling right now. And yeah, something does not seem right about that. Okay. Being said, let me do that. That gets them down. Can I can do that, which traps them. And that still has them go the right direction. What? Because that makes them fall. Okay, can I do some shenanigans like that? Okay. Because, yeah, I'm not 100% sure how you're supposed to actually dodge those guys. Because that just doesn't seem right. Also, yay for not being able to see the ground or being able to see what's going on under you. That is definitely not a good design choice at all, having blind jumps like that. Like, yeah, you can kind of see it when you go up, but if you're not paying attention to it, that is definitely a blind jump, especially with the disco. And that guy is annoying me because he really should fall before I'm directly under him. But what do I know? I've only played tons of Mario 3 growing up. So that is a thing I know nothing about. Also, these slopes are evil. Evil slopes. They're not fun at all. There we go. And this is going to be all sorts of fun. There we go. At least it's better than the Buzzy Beetle. And this is purely a waiting game. It took a whole lot longer than it really should have. The lower path, it does say it's death. I will give it that. But for being death, it's not really the greatest thing. So let's come over here to Frozen Grotto 2 and see what Frozen Grotto 2 has to offer. Inside of this grotto, the piranha plants are camouflaging that you can't see them. Always look for pipes. What? You have seen him already, right? These guys throw blocks. Oh, Buster Beetle, yeah. So, pretty much, there are piranha plants that are behind foreground objects, it sounds like. And it almost sounds like it might be a poor excuse for something going on. Oh no. It sounds like it may be just like a poor excuse for something, but I'm not really sure what yet. So these guys I can see, but apparently there are ones that are camouflaged. Okay, so I will just have to keep an eye out for them. And this guy is going to be annoying. Alright, if I can just get rid of the turtles and these blocks. Okay, I'm still wondering what it means by camouflaging. Also, that echo out of nowhere. That is pretty horrible. What? I guess I can do that. But that barely gives me any room. Oh well. Oh boy. And just get into the pipe. Oh, I guess it's talking about in here. That it's the piranha plants are being camouflaged. Because this, I mean, this is the... That is not okay. Like, I can't even tell when it's out and when it's not out. That is not okay. That is not not okay. That is, I mean, there's not really much else you can say about that. That is just purely not okay from a design standpoint. I have no idea if there's a piranha plant in that pipe. I have no idea if it's actually out or not. That is a really, really poor excuse. Probably has to do with layer 2, or whatever you're doing. Okay. But yeah, it probably has to do with the translucent properties that's going on. But yeah, that is a very, very poor excuse for anything. Saying, oh yeah, by the way, the piranha plants, you may not be able to see them, but they're there. No. No, no, no. That is shenanigans and a half right there. And not acceptable in any manner. I mean, if they were... That's also shenanigans. If they were camouflaged in the sense of being like blue and transparent, and it's like, yeah, they're mimicking their surroundings, that'd be one thing. Being completely invisible is another. And as I said, it really sounds like it's compensating for them not working correctly and wanting to be used anyway. Because yeah, like right there, I was shooting fireballs at the pipe, nothing was coming out, and then there's a piranha plant that happened to come out and get hit by a fireball. Not good design at all. You know what? Whatever. You guys can go away. I'm going to go up here. And, I mean, with that, I have no shame of using save states here, or rewinds, whatever, because of the shenanigans that are happening with the piranha plants. And also, apparently, if you go here first, you are screwed and cannot continue. Oh, why? Why? This... I will say, this game was actually... was good up until apparently this point. I mean, there's so many questionable decisions that are happening now, which took the game from being fun and like quirky but fun to almost a chore to play. Like, that is not something you want your hack to be. You don't want your hack to be a chore to play. But that's kind of what it's turning into, because there's so many things that just... they shouldn't be the way they are. Kind of like getting stuck there just because you decided to not go the route of the springboard. And then guys like Buzzy Beetle here, which only fall if you're directly under him, which makes tiny little gaps like this near impossible, because you're going to get hurt. I mean, having one gap in between you and him, you and the Buzzy Beetle, that works. But with just one, I mean, you can duck, I guess, but not exactly the most not exactly the best thing. Also, you know what? I will take that. I will take the guy getting completely murdered by a what's it called? Buster Beetle. Okay, can I do this? Yes, I can. Can I do this? Yes, I can. And I don't know if... I don't trust any pipe, because I cannot tell if there's a piranha plant, which is not a good thing. You should never make the player question if they can go in front of a specific object or not. I mean, It'd be one thing if the player knew there were piranha plants, and it's like, okay, should I go in from this pipe? Is one going to come out and get me? That's one thing. But sitting there questioning if there's going to be something at all is another. And I was going to try and finish up World 5, but those 2 levels took way too long. Anyway, this has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back later with more Year of the Yoshi. See you guys then.